In this episode, I'm going to tell you all my favourite top 10 guitars I would own. And I definitely will mention some brands that I love. Something also not in the top 10 I would also own. I will mention just a couple. I've got the list right beside me whatsoever. And I'm going to try a little bit different. I'm going to be standing up for a change, so I'm going to give it a try. You never know what I may do if I have to sit down whatsoever. So let's get on with it. So let's roll the introduction and I will explain all about the top 10 guitars I would own. Okay, let's get on with it. My favourite top 10 guitars. I'm going to be putting my glasses on. I'm going to start from number 10 down to number 1. So, and I'll mention the other brands I would also own as well, which is not in the top 10 at all, but I think it should be. But I'll see if I can make another one in the future. I've just got to close something, because it is winter right now here in Australia, in New South Wales. I've got a little heater in here with me just to keep warm whatsoever. And yes, I got this is the best comedian I ever watched. I've been wetting myself laughing with this Andy Huggin. I just love him. He's better than Seinfeld, I reckon. Anyway, let's get on with it. So let's roll it right now. So here's number 10. I got this guitar myself and I had it for the past 18 years whatsoever. I think it is going on 18 years. I bought it off my friend back in 2007. I bought it right after when I bought my Yamaha APX 500 in that year. And that is G&L Guitars. Now, I love them. I really do. I think it's up there alongside, I think it should be alongside with, it's on the list also, with Yamaha, Gibson and Fender at this stage. But I know Leo Fender formed another firm alongside with his mate, George Fullerton. So that's why they formed G&L, George Fullerton and Leo Fender. And that's why they began, I think they began in the 80s. Correct me if I'm wrong. So put any information down in the comments section and I'll read up a bit. I did read up about G&L Guitars and a lot of people were fascinated with them, for sure. And I got one because I love my Telecaster. And just something like this one I've got in here right now. I've been using that one for the moment. Doing something with the two amplifiers at this stage. The G&L, I really do like them. I don't know what it is with the design, nearly the same thing as the real deal with the Fenders and Squires and like that. That's come out later. I don't know what's in there. I like the necks. I like the styling. I like the pickups in it. I really do. I first tried G&L back, was in Newcastle actually at a music store. I was trying a Stratocaster, G&L Strat, and I really did like it. And then I moved on to the Telecaster, and I really did like the Telecaster for sure. So anyway, so that's in the top 10. So it's my preferred guitar for doing anything from country music or rock music. I would do. I did use it at one stage with the band many years ago. Who was the band? It's just a host band I was in. I had my Fender. I had my PV amplifier at the time, and also I sold the PV, so I bought my Fender Mustang as well. So this Mustang amplifier here, it's been with me ever since, and I don't want to get rid of it. But the G&L, there's something with it as well. Right, Number 9. These got to be congratulated, and I've got to say that I think they've been around nearly 60 odd years now, coming up now. I think it will be. I did try them, and I love them. I love the fiberglass backs. I really do. Pretty light. And I'm talking about Ovation Guitars. I really love them. I've got a copy out there, but it's not in you could say playable, but it's going to be an ornament. You might see that in upcoming future video very soon. Ovation Guitars, don't get me wrong, I really like them. No, I like them. The pickups in it, they didn't introduce a pickup system back in the early 70s, I think. I'm not sure, correct me, put the comments down again, please, and I'll read it. The Ovation Guitars, they are so wonderful. I know Glenn Campbell did play them in his lifetime. Yeah, in his lifetime. I just had to pause for a moment. Yeah, I think there are other famous celebrities, musicians play them as well. Melissa Etheridge is one of them. Yep. She plays an Ovation. I thought it's something else. There are. I can't. All I know is Glenn Campbell, Melissa Etheridge, and a few others I know. I think Neil Diamond did one time, played an Ovation. I can't confirm about that one. Now, Ovation Guitars, why I really did like them, it's really fascinate me with the shape of the guitar. The neck is great. As I said, I only tried once. That was way back in Sydney when I was still living down there. Oh no, I lied. I think it was at another music shop. I was thinking about the other one in Jewett Street, Sydney. I think it was Brashes at the time. Yes, that rings a bell. Now, I did try one at that shop, Brashes. Then I think I tried another one, Alan's Billy Hyde. Yeah, they did have something like that. And I tried it again. I think it was not the Ballad, I think it was the Celebrity model. I got it now. It's a Celebrity model, and I really did like it. At the time, if I was buying one, I could have bought one. But anyway, let's move along to number 8. I nearly bought one of these, mainly in the acoustics. Only one problem. I didn't like the neck on certain models, but I've grown on them and I'm used to them. The electric guitars are fabulous. I am currently now looking at one, and I'm talking about Ibanez. Now, Ibanez, I'll tell you one thing. Wait. Thumbs up with these RGZs models, something like that. I should have bought one as my first guitar, and I would have kept it today. It's unbelievable, the guitars, these electric guitars. The acoustics I did like. I did try a few years ago the acoustics. One acoustic guitar I didn't really like at all for some reason. We've got a commercial ad on at the back. I wish I never did try it, but the neck was something I didn't like. The next one I did try was better than the one I originally tried. The second one I did try was way better. It wasn't a like my APX 500, for example. I think it was. I know the name. It'll come to me, but the second particular model was great, and I wish I did have it right now. It was around about the under $400, if I could remember. It was a good guitar. Hasn't got a pickup in it whatsoever. So So that would be my go for, particularly in the rock and pop. I do remember Bjorn from ABBA did play an Ibanez, and another artist, I try to think, he played one, not Santana whatsoever, but no, it's gone. Let's move on to number 7. Oh gee, this is getting worse. My memory, that is. These guitars have been around for donkey's years, and I mean also donkey's years, getting old. Wait a minute. I'm nearly 59. I'm nearly 59 actually. I will be by the time the video will be put out. They've been around, I think around 100 odd years now. They are great guitars. No, I have seen them. I never tried them, and I did touch one, but I wish I did. I'm talking about Maton Guitars. Now, C.F. Martin, they've been around for such a long time, long before I was born, you might say. No, they are great guitars. I really like the couple. I really do like a couple of models, particularly the D28. That's one of my favourites. I do like the Ed Sheeran models. Only one or two maybe. They're all right. I know my friend of mine did have an Ed Sheeran Martin guitar. It was good, but he keeps on constantly buying and selling, this and that. It's something he does and doesn't like. He mainly likes the parlour models. I do too. I don't mind the parlour model Martins, and there is a couple make some models of parlours in their own right. They never do make electric guitars, Martin, but if I run again, comment down below. But their acoustic wise is superb, always superb. The pickups in it by Fishman's or any other brand, they are terrific, particularly playing live when you see others on YouTube, for example. I think Eric Clapton played a Martin guitar, and it sounded great, particularly when he played Layla and Tears in Heaven. Oh, what a beautiful sounding of that Martin guitar he was playing. So, is it on my list to buy one? Definitely. Yep, one of my favourite guitars as well. So, C.F. Martin, yep, that's on my favourite list of all time. Let's try number 6, please. Let's move it along. Now, I want to end this video very quickly if I can. Boy, do I like these guitars for sure, and the sound of them, of these pickups in them. Yep. I'm talking about, yep. The White Falcons, I love them. I love I just saw one only recently. Actually, I was browsing one. I'm talking about Gretsch Guitars. Now, I definitely have to get one, particularly the White Falcon. I love the White Falcon, particularly the semi-hollow body. Oh gee, I'm getting hot. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, the Gretsch. Heater. I got a little one. I know what you're thinking of. The Gretsch guitars, they astounding me. It is on the to-do list to get one. I like the tremolo system with the Bigsby. That's one problem with me, with the tremolo system. I do and don't like them. For example, I like them on the Fender Stratocasters, Squires, some other makes them, particularly in the Yamaha. I did have one time, not this model. I had a previous Yamaha model which I bought a long time ago. I did like it, but I'm beginning to hate it. But now, for me, it's grown on me. I did have 2 Audi Stratocaster guitars. they were good, but only one Aldi guitar I had I didn't like. The second Aldi one was pretty good for a couple of years, but I had to get rid of it. I wish I didn't sell it anyway. So the Gretsch Guitars, they have to be my hit list to get one. And I mean, it is on the hit list to get one. But why is that number 6 down there? Don't ask. Please don't ask, because it has to be one of my favourite guitars at all. I'm going to have a little pause and I'll be right back. Today's video, I've got to say, this is internet for the month, internet to browse. And I've got to say, internet for the month is Artist Guitars. Now, I will leave a link down in our description. And this is the most favourite place I would like to visit and have a look what's available and what's coming up available whatsoever. Have a browse on there. You can see all the guitars, basses, electric guitars and all. They got some great accessories like that, so worthwhile. Check this link in there. I'll leave it there. And have yourself a great week. Now let's get back to the video. Yeah, the video, what I'm doing right now. Okay, welcome back. So we're up to number 5. Just before I do so, I had to take a little break. My throat was starting to go dry, and I just brought in my bottled water for the moment. So if I ever get a dry again, I've got something in here. I should have brought it in here in the first place. So let's get on to number 5. Can we bring it in the slide, please, David? Just discussed this a little bit earlier. We're up to number 5, which is what I have previously discussed about with G&L Guitars. We're up to Fender and also Squires as well. So Fender and Squires. Let me put this note down. Please don't blow away. I do like Fenders. Don't get me wrong. I do like Fenders. So what I was going to say, they've been around for about 70, nearly 80 years. Whatsoever. Oh dear, I'm going to get, what's the name? I think I'll switch this off. Remember the last time? So Fender guitars, I really do like. I do like the Strats. I love the Telecasters. I like the Jazz Masters and Jaguars whatsoever. I don't mind them. There are too numerous to list artists who play them. Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles. Yep. George Harrison played one. Many artists love the Strats and the Telecasters. Probably my most favourite of all in the Fender range is the Telecasters. Bruce Springsteen, John Fogerty played a Telecaster too. Oh, many others played it. Fortunately, this is going to be my project one, but it is a Fender copy one. If I can get it out without breaking any stuff in here. This is a Fender copy, but it is a Stratocaster. Yeah. Anyway, so that is a Stratocaster. Telecaster, something like my Yamaha up there. Now, it's because of the Stratocasters I really do like. I do like the tremolo systems in them. I have tried many Strats over time, and I do like the trem systems on them as well. I know they got on the back. I know on the back. I'll have a look on here. Yep. There would be like springs in here, but be about up to 3 or maybe 4. I've seen 4 lately on the back of Fenders, but it's mainly 3. 4 will be a very rare one. There are a couple rarity ones available from the 50s, I think. 60s and 70s maybe. I'm not sure about 80s and 2 current ones. But the Fenders are my favourite. I love the acoustics as well. I did play the acoustic guitar in a Fender range. Particularly the Californian series. I really do like the Californian series ones. But the normal traditional ones, excuse me, particularly the normal traditional ones are very damn good, particularly with the pickup systems in it. I think they got the Fishmans in it. They sounded very brilliant, particularly going through the mixing desk and also one of these amplifiers I got here as well. Particularly if you have a Fender amplifier like I have got here, the two of them, the Champion and the Mustangs, and also there is an acoustic amplifier in the Fender range they have got. They do sound pretty good. For some reasons, there's one Fender guitar I do not like. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, the Thin Line series. I don't like the Thin Line series for some reasons. It doesn't do me very well, and doesn't suit me for my body, and doesn't do this for me at all. I've seen the Thin Line series, but they don't do it for me for some reasons. Well, so Fender is number 5. So is number 4, which I'm nearly tempted by that much to buy. Let's go to number 4, please. It's an Australian made guitar. I wish I bought it back in 1992. Just before cold close being invented. If I didn't see this guitar, I would never bought it. I would have kept my Maton. So Maton is in the top 5 and top 10. Oh boy. Do you know what the model number I would have had? EM325C. I was that bloody close getting it. And I got the money at the time, and it would have been here right now as we're speaking. I'm still thinking about it. Now, Maton Guitars, they are whatsoever, excuse me for the noise on the microphone, they are very, very good. They've been around for nearly 80 odd years or something like that. They are great guitars. I've seen some vintage ones back in the late 60s and 70s. But to me, I think they are still the best Australian made guitars. Long before Cold Close came in the year 2000-ish. But I'm still thinking about the EM325C. Another main model guitar I would have bought if I didn't see this Cole Clark, it would be the 808 or something like that. Here's another one I've seen on the website from my favourite music store in Newcastle at Muso's Corner. There is about, I think there are about 2, I think, I do like. I can't remember the model number, so if I have my phone with me, I might try and do a short video of it by filming it very carefully. I know some shopping centres, wherever I go, they don't like being filmed for some reasons, but that's another story. that Maton, the Matons is definitely my choice if I need to buy one. If I didn't see this Cole Clark, I would have got a Maton right now. So Maton, I'll tell you, now that comes to ring a bell, because Tommy Emmanuel, I also nearly bought a TE1 or 2. You know, I would have bought either one of them at the time back in '92, because Tommy Emmanuel always plays Maton guitars, and he still does today. So that rings a bell right now. If there's the Tommy Emmanuel model I would own right now. Let's go to number 3 before I mention anything else in Matons. Now here's another one, also old as CF Martins. They've been around for quite some time. They first started making mandolins. Orville Gibson got to be congratulated. And I'm talking about Gibsons and Epiphone guitars as well. But I know Gibson acquires Epiphone back in the 50s, I think, if I'm correctly right. Also, leave the comment down there. Gibson guitars is my third favourite choice to own one. The reason's because I like the J200s. I like the I love the Les Pauls. I love the ES335. Not so much on the SG, but I don't mind them. They're okay. The right SG guitar, yes, I will. There is another SG, no, not the electrics, I'm talking about the acoustics. Hummingbird, I love the Hummingbird. Boy, nearly had an Epiphone Hummingbird too. So I'm going to have to put down, like, also Epiphones, also my preferred choice as well. So I forgot to write it down on the list here, alongside with Fender and Squire I put down. So Gibson's Epiphones, I'll put it in the description box when I can. And I've got to say, the Gibson guitars, they really do sound good. A lot of Australian artists also play Gibson guitars. Like I have seen lately, Catherine Britt plays a Gibson as well. I think also Elise Simmons, I just saw Elise Simmons the other day on TV. She played a Gibson guitar as well. Who else? Many other Australian artists do. There are heaps of international artists also play Gibson guitars as well. I know about the likes of whatsoever. Something's flashing. I think I might know. So that's why I would definitely own a Gibson guitar. And I'm going to pause for the next 2 guitars are going to be my favourites. Just for one moment, I'm going to pause for just a few more moments. Welcome back. Let's do number 2. I think you should know it's hanging on the wall right now. Why it's dropped down to number 1. This brand. Yeah, I'll do another video on this guitar, how I come about with this one. It's a pity about Yamaha Guitars. I had to drop it down to number 2. It was my number 1 preferred choice of playing. I know there are many people will say they dislike Yamahas for a reason. Me, no. I love Yamahas. The neck, the sound, and of course the build quality. They are my preferred instruments, both electric and acoustics. This is one of 5 I got. I got the APX 500 in here. I got the 12 string. I got the my very first model FG. I got the black one in here. I did have the black one in here one time where this was. And I got a Yamaha bass as well. I still love them. I still love them. But different sounds, different whatsoever, particularly when you do some recordings whatsoever. And yes, it's going to be in the recordings very soon. This one too. But Yamaha guitars have been around for 100 odd years or so. I can't help it. I've been a Yamaha guy for what, nearly 40 odd years, and I still love them. So that's why I chose Yamahas. I think there is a video upcoming. I'll just check on the whiteboard. Have I got it on there? It may not be. No, it's in the book. Very sorry, it's in the book. So it will be. I'll do a future video on why I choose Yamaha guitars. Just before I got my Cole Clark, which happens to be number 1. Yep, Cole Clark is now my number 1 preferred choice of acoustic guitars. No offence. Acoustic guitars for my travelling, probably. Cole Clark. Electric guitars. I'll be looking at Yamaha and also another brand. I'll be looking at Ibanez or Fender Squire. I'm going to have a hot chocolate a little later when I finish. So Cole Clark is my main choice, followed by Yamaha electric guitars, Ibanez, and Fender Squires. Maybe also Gretsch Guitars as well. Gibson Epiphones, maybe a little bit different as well. I think I won't go no further into about Cole Clark because I'll leave a link in the description why I choose I choose Cole Clark guitars. Cole Clark guitars, number 1 for me. And we'll do the summary. Some of the guitars I would also own, which is they are not in the top 10 for some reason. Well, okay, for some reasons these are the list of guitars. I just got a few. I'm going to start off with Ernie Ball OLP. I'm beginning to dislike Ernie Ball, but now it's grown on me. It was going to be in another video of hated guitar brands, but Ernie Ball is out of it and it's in of I would own. Definitely Ernie Ball. The right one will come around, something like that. You never know. Guild Guitars. Now these guitars are pretty good. No wonder Dwayne Eddie loves electric versions in them as well. The acoustic ones are pretty damn good. I know some of my friends who also got G&L Guitars. So I won't mention names whatsoever. Also, most forgotten Australian made guitar. Now I've seen them, I've got some documentations on them. My friend of mine has got one. And I love it. I love the sound on them. Oh, pretty good. I even felt one. I've even felt it too. They're pretty damn good. It's no other than Noyce Guitars. These are the most forgotten brand of guitars. Noyce have become my favourite of all. And I nearly tempted to bought one, particularly in the electric guitar version. The one from Skyhook's former Skyhook's guitarist Red Simons played one. If you see Jukebox in Siberia video clip, have a look on YouTube. Red Simons played a Noyce guitar. It's a grey one. Yep, it's a grey one. You have a look at it. That's a Noyce guitar. And I've got to say, my friend, I'll mention his name, Bernie Atron. Now, he was given a Noyce guitar. And that's why he really digs that guitar in very well. Because he loves it. And I do too. If he brings a Noyce guitar to his gigs, I get smiles about it when he plays it. And it sounds brilliant. I'm not sure if I've got a little video on it. I will. I think I might have one. I'll check on the video what I have got as well. It did play the Noyce guitar, and boy, it brings a smile to my face as well, as you can see. So the Noyce, somehow that brand rings a bell a lot, because I really do like it. I have got an article on it on about it. So if I see a video of my friend playing on one, I might just put a short video uploaded, and I'll see what I can do. And I'll put a small description in it. So is that all I put down? But there is other brands I thought of, other guitars. I thought about, oh, wait a minute. This one's starting with T, not Tiger Mine. No, lost. I know there was a couple brands, particularly in the copy brands. I know I got a copy brand of a Magnum. I like that 335 one I got, made by the Samick Guitar Factory, Samick Guitars. There's some copy brands I do hate, particularly the ones from Audi. They're alright, just for beginning whatsoever. For amateur like me, amateur or professional like me, but I would steer clear and just go for a good brand guitar like I got here, and a couple others I have been mentioned. I tell you one thing, also with Ovation Guitars, there are some clone ones available, which you need to be careful. So anyway folks, that's all my top 10 guitar brands I would own. Even the ones I just mentioned also, like Noyce, G&L and Ernie Ball. And there is a couple more I can think of as well, also in the top 10, or maybe in the top 20, maybe, something like that. You never know, so I want to get this off my chest, which is on my whiteboard anyway, quite frankly. So I can erase that off the whiteboard now. I've got to make, I did make it better. Oops. Anyway, now before I go, there's a lot of people saying, would I do a Q&A? The answer to that, yes. As long as I get enough subscribers. So If I get enough subscribers, about 50 plus or over, or even over 100 plus, I'll start a Q&A one. So just rest assured, I'll make a Q&A as well. Another one, merchandise. Just give me a break, because I live alone. I've got no one to help me. I've got no one to help me to do, like, help me with the merchandising whatsoever. It's all on to me. I just want to see what to go, and including the website. I've made a website, but it's not up whatsoever. So you just have to wait until I do something. I might have to get someone in to help me to make the website. Anyway, enough of that. Like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see if I might see what on the whiteboard maybe next up. In the meantime, you never know, I may do something next. I'll see you later.